Okay, hello. If you are watching this, that means that you are watching the very first video on my channel. And on this channel, I plan on teaching the viewers here how to do 3D design work on Onshape, which is a digital design platform where you can design basically any sort of 3D object you want. And so in my first video, I plan on teaching you how basically what you need to know in order to use Onshape and how you can start making things on your own. So this is the main page when you load up your profile. So first you would want to create an account. You can create a student account, an instructor account, personal account, etc. So when you create an account and log in, you will get this page and it shows all of the documents you created. As you can see, I have many different documents. To the top left, there is a search bar where you can search documents. And on the far left, there is a button you can press to create a new document. And below that, you have buttons that say My Onshape, recently opened, created by me, shared with me, public, and trash. And those are pretty self-explanatory. Recently opened shows you documents that you've recently opened. Created by me shows documents that you created. Shared with me shows the documents that have been shared with you. Public is public documents that people upload for all users to see. And trash is where deleted files go, which are not permanently deleted until 30 days after you put them in the trash. And as you can see, I have an education subscription, and there is a button here, an upgrade button, for if you have an education subscription and you wish to upgrade that. So on the top right, you have buttons for the App Store, the Learning Center, which basically is an official way to teach people how to use this platform. There is a grid view button, which basically just changes how the documents are displayed. So changes it to that. There's a list view, which I usually keep mine on. There is a label button for if you put any labels on your documents. Now, if you were to create your own document, you would hit this create button in the top left corner, and you would select document to create a new document. You don't have to pick a name for your document as soon as you make it. You can change it later. So when you hit the Create Document button, you will be greeted with the workspace, which is where you can create your items. So in the top left, in the Features panel, it will show you all of the planes you've created and all of the features and sketches that you've created. In the bottom left is the Parts panel, which shows you all the parts that you have created. In the bottom, you can see there are tabs that say Part Studio 1 and Assembly 1 when you first open up a new document. A Part Studio is where you design individual parts, and the Assembly tab is where you assemble those parts. In the bottom right, there is a measuring tool, which basically measures certain entities for you so that you don't have to, say, go back into a previous sketch and find what a certain circle's diameter is in case that you forgot. This button here is the display mass properties, which basically will show you the mass, volume, surface area, density, etc. of any materials that you put into your design. And basically, for this dialog box to be of any importance, you would need to assign a certain material to a part that you create. And I will show you how to do that in a later lesson. And so on the right side of the workspace, we have the variable table button, the custom tables button, the configuration panel, and the view cube, which basically is kind of like a quick way to just look around the workspace and say, for example, this is pretty self-explanatory, but if you click the top side of the cube, it will show you the top panel. If you click on a corner, it will show the corresponding corner of the workspace. These left and right arrows will rotate the whole workspace to the left or right, again corresponding with which arrow you press. This here, the camera and render options, they allow you to change the rendering of the workspace. Personally, my favorite rendering is shaded without edges, but I will go further into detail what these all look like in a later video. And so that's about it. That's basically just about all you need to know about getting around Onshape and being able to start making your designs. And my next lesson, I'm going to start talking about how to actually start creating things on Onshape, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. Bye.